there. The last video on here, I showed you our community garden. Today, I'm going to show you how I make a casserole out of the eggplants that I showed you in our garden. And I was wondering, do you ever make eggplant dressing? There are so many recipes for it, and I hope you enjoy this one. And for all of you that don't know me, this is Iva, and I'm with Living Good on Less. And we're going to make this casserole, and I will hopefully show you step by step, but I'm sure all of you know what an eggplant is, but I've already cut the top off and thrown it away. But it has a little top knot, kind of like a hat, that sits on the top, and they're semi-firm on the inside, but you have to peel them. They have a tough outside. And so we're going to peel this one. I've already peeled all the others and diced them up, and I'll show you how you do that with this one. And this is just kind of my own recipe that I throw together and somewhat measure things. And that's just the way I cook. And I want to know how you make your casseroles with eggplant or squash. You can make the same recipes. Your squash, do you like the zucchini or the yellow squash? And we're going to slice this and put it in cubes. And then we're going to boil it in water and get them really soft. You can use eggplant though so many ways. You can fry it, cut it in slices and fry it. You can also cut them in French fry strips and fry them, and they're really crispier. They stay crispy better than the ones that you just slice. But there's Italian recipes using eggplant and so many different kinds. You can cook it with cornbread dressing. Some people will make a dish out of it and pour it over spaghetti. And I know you won't be able to see this, but I'm putting them in a pot, and I will show you that after I put them in there. But I have a friend that does a spaghetti dish, and she fries them, makes a dish, and pours it over spaghetti. I have never eaten that before. Probably need to get her to make it, and then she can share it with me. Okay, this is my pot, and I have all of these cubes of eggplant in here in water. We're going to boil that until it's tender where we can mash them up. And in another little pot, I'm going to saute some celery, bell pepper, and onions. My onions came out of my freezer because when I get a lot of vegetables, I put them in the freezer. Some things, kind of like celery, if you don't saute it first, it dries out and it's not very good. But onions do pretty good. They get a little watery, but you can take that water off. And so I've already chopped that up, and we're going to saute all of this together. I think I'll just put every bit of that. I kind of like a lot of onions in my cooking. Do you? Or do you just like a little bit? Because we all cook so different. And then I'm going to put some little butter in there too to cook with it. After I get all this done, we will make a casserole out of it. That little bit of butter will make it a lot richer and taste better. I did not have milk, so I don't like instant milk, but I don't mind it in cooking. So I had to do that because that was the only milk I had today. So I'm just making it like that and pour it right in on that casserole when I get it going good. Okay, we have everything cooked for as softened and all that, and we are going to put everything into the casserole dish. Going to put a little olive oil and brush that around so it won't stick in the casserole dish. And I've got crackers I'm going to put in here. Let's see, a little bit of rice because I had it in the refrigerator, and it's all about using what you have. And the sauteed veggies, and beat up, get everything together here, where I have 2 eggs that I have beat, and you want them to be room temperature because they fluff up better if that's the case. And you're going to want to put then, oh, I didn't even show you the eggplant after it's been sauteed and it's softened. And you're going to put it all together there and mash it up for it. It'd take a little too long on here to do that with a fork. You don't have to have it like mashed potatoes. You just don't want it in the chunks. And so we're just going to mash it a little bit. Put a little of this milk in there. Oh, probably about 1/4 of a cup. We're going to also slice a little butter, and it's softened by now. And that's about 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to throw in, let me see, I kind of guesstimate everything. Let me see how it's going to look. Is that the way y'all cook, or you go right by a recipe? Y'all let me know in the comments. Yep, that was about 1/2 cup, and that's enough. And we had medium-sized eggplants, and I think we had about 5 of them. And we're going to put, I rolled some cracker crumbs, just saltine crackers, and I'm going to put probably about 1/2 cup in there. And let me see, I think that's all I'm going to put in there. And we will mix this up a little, put it in the casserole dish, and we're going to put the rest of those crackers on top of it. It is such a simple recipe. I hope you try it, and you can let me know what you think about it. I just love it. And I love simple, quick recipes. So that's all we're going to do, except we're going to sprinkle those crackers on the top, and then we're going to melt cheese on top of that. Let me see, I think that's already open. Thought I had closed it. We're just going to sprinkle this on top. Then we're going to I put the cheese in the freezer so it wouldn't be so soft. That's where it's at. Here, we're gonna sprinkle grated cheese. I already have it grated. Now I don't buy the bulk grated kind because they cover it with things that's not healthy. So I always grate my own and just sprinkle. And I'll probably brown some good sausage to go with this and put maybe some sliced tomato or something, and that'll be a nice dinner, don't you think? Okay. And then we're going to put it in the oven. Okay, we're back. And it is out of the oven. And it is really hot. Okay. This is our casserole. And I'm going to dip a little bit for you to look at it. And, oh goodness. This is what it looks like. And then I put cheese all on the top and it's all melted. Doesn't that look good? I don't even know if I can taste of it. It's so hot though. What do you think? Do you taste of yours while it's really hot? Sometimes you can and sometimes it's too hot, isn't it? That's good. Those saltines, put just enough of salt. If you have heart problems or something, you shouldn't be having so much salt. What I did forget to put though was some black pepper, because I do like black pepper, but I forgot that. But anyway, just let me know what you think, and just always try new things and have new ideas, and just experience life. We're here, and life is too short to not do that. So you have a good week, and I will see you again next week. And let me know if there's something you want me to cook or show you how to do it less expensive. Any kind of like neighborhood days out. Anything that will help you with your finances. I don't go into the finance business though. There's enough of YouTube channels for that. So anyway, I will see you next week, and I can't wait to see what we're going to talk about then.